Climbing Hold News Reviews. I'm Dr. Z, and today we are taking a look at the competition series, the Ducky Series from SAITO Climbing, which is actually based out of Spain. We are super appreciative for them sending us this complete line of holds for us to check out. I think you're going to see there's something that they're truly special holds. So we're going to get started. We're going to take a look first at the medium holds. So here are the medium holds. Again, they're not super big. The thing that makes this series special is that there is basically a rounded lip right in the center of them. So these are hard holds. I mean, sure, if you have them on a vertical surface, a slightly overhanging, a slab surface, they're not going to be bad. But if you put these on a overhanging surface, a 45-degree surface, you're definitely going to be having to fight with them. Each of these holds is screw-on, so there are no bolts on these holds. That is a function of the hold shape itself. So the fact that there really isn't any flat part of this hold, you really can't get a bolt hole through that. That being said, we've got 3 screw holes. All have metal washers on the inside, so that's going to help protect these holds. You can see these smaller ones are not hollow backed, and that just has to do with the fact they're so small. If you hollow back these holds, you're actually going to make them a lot weaker. So there are 6 in the medium to kind of small range here. They're very, very comfortable. As you can see, they fit well in your hand. And the nice thing about these holds too is you can rotate them. So like this, you can also rotate it like this. So these are definitely not directional. You can definitely change them, which is really cool. They've got a little like lip on them here. I guess that's kind of like the duck bill. I'm assuming that's why they're called the Ducky Series. If you look at them like that, they've got a little profile that sticks out. That's true for all of the holds, again, just for different degrees here. And if you flip them, you can have totally different holds. Super, super cool. So there's 6 in the medium size set. I really like these. They are really comfortable. Even if you don't use your thumb and you're just grabbing the top of them, they're still really comfortable. They feel kind of like a sloper with a little lip on them. So I like these a lot. Again, very appreciative. Sending these all the way from Spain. Super, super cool. As you guys probably saw, our last set of holds were from Japan. That's one of the coolest things about what we get to do is we get to bring you guys holds from all over the world. Just like, and we talked and touched on this last time, but just like everything else, climbing is going through globalization. Climbing being in the Olympics is only going to further that globalization. So it's time to just embrace it. All right, so next we're going to check out the large set. There's 6 in this series, and if you can see, they are quite a bit bigger than the smaller size here. And again, so these ones are hollow backed. So because they're bigger, they definitely need to be hollow backed, otherwise they're just going to be too heavy. But again, they are set screwed, and they've got metal washers in each of the positions so as to extend the lifetime of this hold, which is super, super important in modern route setting and modern climbing gyms. These, because they're a little bit larger, they feel definitely more pinchy than anything else. I think it'd be hard to force people not to pinch these with basically as how much that profile sticks out. That's definitely a pretty extended profile, but very comfortable. Isaac, the shaper for SAITO Climbing Holds, did a really nice job rounding these. There's quite a bit of variability in each of the pinches. So this one here it feels pretty similar in terms of the actual area that you pinch, but in terms of the surface that you're pinching, it does feel different. And depending as a route setter where you force people to grab, it's going to feel different. Now this hold is a little bit smaller, so it is not hollow backed, and we actually have 4 different screw hole positions on that hold. But it's light enough. It's light enough that it's not a problem. There's about 4 more. Here's one right here. It's got a nice little wave that just runs right down the center. Again, this one's probably a little bit thinner than the other one, and it still is super comfortable. These, I'm feeling, are going to be rad on a 45-degree angle. They're going to be hard, though, on a 45-degree angle. I don't think you're going to be able to get anything less than like V3 out of that, and probably a lot harder than V3 if I had to go to Vegas and place a bet. So here's another one. This one's a little bit bigger. This one is hollow backed also. We have got 4 set screws in terms of placement for this hold. This one's big enough, I mean, you can match on this for sure quite comfortably. It's kind of cool in that the places where your hands go, they feel different. So if you're grabbing one spot's really positive, one spot's less positive. You're going to be able to force people to move off of the less positive spot. I can envision movement where we're grabbing something, we're doing flips. Again, you've definitely got the comfort and the variability with these holds to be doing some super cool route setting. So I think there's about 2 more here. This one right here, again, same thing, a little bit smaller in terms of the pinching surface. Doesn't quite stick out as much, but very nice nonetheless. I'm really, really excited to get climbing on these. We got them sent in the kind of like the Euro green color, which is super cool. I don't really have any holds in the Euro green color, so this is new for me too. I think there's just one more. That's this guy right here. So this is a ledge. Check that thing out. I mean, even if you have this on a 45-degree surface, this is still going to be a bomber foot, and let alone handhold. Big enough that you can definitely match on it. Super comfortable, like a dream. I mean, this pinch feels really, really good. This is one of the most impressive things I've seen from SAITO so far. I think they're definitely only going to be doing bigger and better things in the future. So that's the large set. They also have 3 feature holds in this set. So these holds are even bigger than the ones that we were just looking at. So yeah, again, we've got 6 of the medium to small, 6 of the large, and then we've got 3 more feature holds, which brings us to a total of 15 holds for this set, which is great. That gives you a ton that you can work with in terms of setting different boulder problems. So let's check some of those out here. This is the large curve. Kind of looks like a moon. You know, we've seen a lot of shapes like this from different companies. This one definitely is very unique though in that it's so positive. It's got a really nice lip here that you can just grab and you can just pinch the heck out of that. Again, it's hollow back, so this is super light. I could throw it up in the air. I'm not going to do that, but I could. And it's got 4 different set screw placements on it. And again, you can set this so it is more of a positive, like a jug lip. You can set this way. This feels completely different. Really, really nice craftsmanship. We also have, of course, metal washers in each of the places where the screw holes go, which is super cool. Super, super cool. So then there are 2 more in the series. This one here is the Fatty Pinch feature. So at least that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it the Fatty Pinch feature because it's a fatty pinch. It's really nice and slopey. Depending on where you're grabbing it, it is totally different. So again, that's the cool thing about this is if I'm route setting or if I'm climbing and I'm like, you know, this hold is too positive. I need something that's just a little bit smaller. I'm going to just ramp down and I'm going to grab something else that's a little bit more challenging. As a route setter, it's really nice to have that variability within the set that you can basically make small little tweaks, change the hold, and you can get a totally different feel and a totally different difficulty for your problem. So very nice, again, hollow backed. We don't have any support structures running down the inside of it. I don't think that's going to be a problem though because we've got set screws in all of the major places. Certainly we'll let you guys know if anything comes up while we're setting them, but overall this looks really, really good. And the last hold then in the series is the Feature, and this thing is sick. So check that out. It kind of looks like a teardrop. It's got this really neat curve to it, super comfortable. The plastic these are made of is super comfortable as well, so that's really nice to see. It is positive though, check that out. I mean, you can just imagine you put this on the wall, this is going to draw people in quickly. And the shapes that you have here, the way that you can kind of make them work aesthetically, I think is just awesome. So kudos to SAITO for making this set. This series was actually featured in an IFSC competition. I'm not sure which one. If you guys know, let us know for sure. But they are an official hold supplier of the IFSC, or at least have been in the past. I'm sure they will be again in the future. Really, really nice craftsmanship. So each of the holds has a little SAITO face on it. I assume that's Isaac's face, I'm not totally sure. But he's smiling, he's happy. And what's not to smile about with these holds? These holds are awesome. There he is, he's smiling. He's psyched on life, he's psyched on these holds, he's psyched to get these in more gyms. And I am too, because I think that these are awesome holds. Honestly, I don't know of any other holds that are similar to this. I do know, I think XCult has something that's slightly similar. I'm not sure who came first. But I really like these holds. I think they're really, really nice. So I think these are going to be great. I can't wait to put them up on the wall. I can't wait to climb on them. I especially can't wait to get them on like a 45-degree wall. I really think we're going to be fighting with these things. A lot of cool stuff you can do setter-wise, crossing, going out to other holds, heel hooks, you name it. I think they're going to be extremely versatile. I'm really excited to climb on them. I'm so appreciative to Isaac and the rest of SAITO Climbing Holds for sending us these. These holds make a long journey overseas. You know, it's a long way from Spain to the United States, and we are just really, really appreciative that we get to check these out, show you guys them. I know you guys are really excited about seeing the different hold companies, and you should be. We have so many more reviews coming for you guys. I literally have an entire corner of the lab that is full of boxes right now with different holds. So get pumped, get excited. Let us know what you guys think about this video. Like, subscribe, leave us a comment. Thank you guys so much for checking us out. We will talk to you soon. All right, guys and gals, here is an up-close and personal look at the Ducky Competition Series from SAITO Climbing Holds, based out of Spain. This is the entire Ducky Series. It's a total of 15 holds. As you can see up top, we've got some small to medium size holds. On the right, we've got some large holds. There's 6 in that series. And then we've got 3 feature holds, which are big. They're definitely big holds. So let's zoom in, check them out. So the small to medium holds are really nice. They're not hollow back, but they don't have to be because they're so small. They're light enough, you don't need to worry about that. We've got 3 set screw placements on each hold, which is going to help stabilize those and get them anchored into the wall. Again, no bolts, and that is just a function of their shape. But really nice holds, really comfortable. These would be great feet holds as well. They protrude enough from the wall that you're not going to have any problem using them. And then next to that, we've got our large set. There are a total of 6 in that series. Kind of zoom in over those. Really nice, comfortable holds, bread and butter holds in terms of just how slopey and pinchy they are. Really versatile. You can use these for many different purposes as a route setter. I think they're really going to attract people to the wall. Really, really great work here from the guys at SAITO Climbing Holds, and Isaac, the shaper. Everything's beautiful. You should definitely check him out on Instagram and Facebook. This guy shapes a lot, and he posts what he shapes too, which is really cool. So all the foam that he's making, he'll post like the latest shapes he's working on, which is really cool. Cool to see that in action, kind of start to finish products. So, and then we've got the 3 feature holds. So we've got the Fatty Ducky Pinch, as I'm calling it. And then we've got the Crescent Moon hold, and then the main Kahuna, which is the feature hold. And I hope me holding it really showed you guys just how big this hold is. These are all hollow backed, and they really need to be because they definitely are big. If they were just full on in terms of not being hollow backed, they'd be really heavy. Wouldn't be very fun as a route setter. I think it would actually make them weaker as well, so they might be more likely to break or chip. So these holds seem really, really great though. So really excited to put all these up on the wall, get climbing on them. I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at them. You're not going to see them in a climbing gym anytime soon, but you will see them in a climbing gym at some point. I can promise you that. These are great holds. Yeah, so thanks guys for tuning in, and let us know what you think of this video. We will catch up with you guys soon.